Hi there, welcome to History with me. Today we are talking about the little country of New Zealand and teach you about the early life here. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for upcoming videos. Enjoy. New Zealand is a young country in terms of its human history. It was the last large and livable place in the world to be discovered. The first people to arrive in New Zealand were Polynesian ancestors of the Māori between 1200 and 1300 AD. The term Māori did not exist until the Europeans arrived. It means ordinary, and the Māori used it to distinguish themselves from the new, fair-skinned European settlers. For millions of years, 9 species of large, flightless birds known as moas thrived in New Zealand. Then about 600 years ago, they abruptly went extinct. Their die-off coincided with the arrival of the first humans on the island in the late 13th century, and scientists have long wondered what role hunting by humans played in the moa's decline. Did we alone drive the giant birds over the brink, or were they already on their way out, thanks to disease and volcanic eruptions? Now a new generic study of moa fossils points to humankind as the sole perpetrator of the bird's extinction. In 1840 at Waitangi, New Zealand's first governor invited Māori chiefs to sign a treaty with Britain, and more than 500 chiefs did eventually sign throughout the country. The European settlers wanted to sell the Māori land and led to conflict in the 1860s, and war broke out. In the 1870s, thousands of British people started a new life in New Zealand. Railways were built, towns expanded, and then finally in 1882, the first shipment of frozen meat from New Zealand made it successfully to England. It was in 1893 that New Zealand became the first country in the world to grant all women the right to vote. Later, in 1899, New Zealand sent troops to fight for Britain in the South African War. Later, in the late 1890s, New Zealand became independent and also sent thousands of New Zealanders that served and died overseas in World War I. New Zealand also sent troops overseas in World War II, in Korea in the 1950s, and Vietnam in the 1960s. Later, Britain was an important destination for farm products, and when Britain joined the European Economic Community in 1973, New Zealand lost that important market. Since the 1980s, a wide range of ethnic groups have been encouraged to settle in New Zealand, making it more multicultural. New Zealand is a small country, but definitely has a huge past that shaped the country to become what it is today. If you enjoyed this video and wish to know more, please leave a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to make a part 2 and go into further detail of the country's history. This is History with me. Do not forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell below to see all my upcoming videos. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me and I'll see you next time. Bye.